And we are back for another exciting episode of
The Horror Guys.
Yay!
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Brian.
We're going to talk about 4 full-length movies and 1 long short this week.
Okay, you can call it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 22-minuter.
It's all right. It's good.
Yeah, it was really good.
As always, these 5.5 movies,
4.5.
4.5 movies are brought to you by HorrorMonthly.com, where you can pick up a print version of all our reviews. Everything we did last month, all printed out, nice little pictures, links, news.
That's a lot of
Monthly
reviews.
overall ratings.
Lots of reviews.
Yeah. HorrorMonthly.com. Episode 57 is currently the one.
Okay.
Issue 57.
Right.
Podcast, episodes, magazines, issues. Oh, so many numbers.
So much to keep straight.
But we can keep this week straight because we've got 4 movies and a long short, as you said. And they are, what are they?
Here in episode 392, we have Love is the Monster, a Finnish movie.
Well, at least it's
Set
not
in
Grief is the
Finland.
Monster. We've seen so many of those.
Love is definitely the monster in this one.
All right.
And then the very funny Hold the Fort from last year. And Animals, a long short. 2001's Planet of the Apes. That's the only one we had missed.
We had to finish the set,
And
didn't
technically they're horror, so we had to include it. And then David Lynch's Lost Highway, which certainly has some horror elements. That's from 1997.
Of all the David Lynch movies, that certainly is
It
one of
certainly
them.
is one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. So, where are we going to start? Let's Hold the Fort.
Okay.
Directed by William Bagley, written by William Bagley and Scott Hawkins, stars Haley Leary, Chris Myers, Julian Smith, Tordy Clark, and Hamid-Reza Benjamin Thompson. It's always better to have 4 names.
What a name.
74 minutes, and there is a trailer in the show notes.
I like this one a lot.
It's a very cheap-looking poster. I did not care for the title sequence and the poster on this. It kind of looks homemade.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very good movie.
But the movie itself was really entertaining. Yeah.
Spoiler-free.
Well, because they didn't read their homeowner association contract.
Oh, who does?
Yeah. A young couple finds themselves in a battle with assorted creatures from a hell portal. Perfectly normal, right? Yeah. It's very funny while still being full-on horror with a gory body count. The effects and cast and script were all very good. We thought it was really entertaining.
And dare I say, my favorite of the week.
Mine too.
All right.
Yep.
Well, an old man and woman argue about defending the house against something. They've seen all this before. There's something wrong with their land. She wants to sell the place. He refuses, but he may not have a choice. Well, sell this over my dead body.
Wrong thing to say.
Well, the next morning, the realtor and a new buyer come to look at the house, and there are bullets everywhere. The old woman, covered in blood, says, "We'll sell." We don't see the old man.
No, we don't.
And then credits roll as a whole new subdivision is built on the spot. I'm like, look, it's the Poltergeist people. But no, not that maybe a different subdivision.
Yeah, I think it
Different
was.
cursed subdivision. Well, Lucas argues with Jenny about moving into a place with an HOA. She's not a fan of homeowner associations, but he thinks it's all pretty cool. Yes, it's $500 a month, but they're building a pool. Mm-hmm. They get an invitation to the annual Equinox party tonight, and Jerry, the HOA guy, shows up at the door to invite them personally. Well, they go to the party, and there's a big banner above the door. "Welcome to the Equinox. Please don't die."
Which is their recurring logo.
Oh, my. Ted and Annette say there's plenty of weird stuff that goes on here, and they explain the legend of the Equinox. Once a year, a portal from hell opens up and all kinds of creatures pour out to kill. The fort that was here defends against the monsters, so now they can all just get drunk and celebrate. Ted asks, "Can you shoot? You can always tell which neighbors are going to last." And of course, Lucas thinks this is all some sort of weird party joke. This is a prank. You're all just trying to mess with me, right?
It's not a prank. The magic is real.
Jerry starts out his presentation. He talks about expecting a horde of witches. Magic can't stop bullets, he says. But the price of silver is going to limit their werewolf defenses this year. The Stick Man might be the worst of all of them. He's the leader of the Dark Army. Then there's a raffle, and Lucas wins a shotgun.
Lucky him.
Everyone jokes that there's no way Lucas is going to survive the night. Will Lucas survive the night?
Will anybody survive the night?
You will have to tune in and find out.
Mm-hmm. This was really a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of homeowner association jokes in here.
Mm-hmm.
You should always read the contract.
And make sure you continue to the closing credits if you see it, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least now we really understand what the HOA fees are for.
Uh-huh.
It's very fast-paced, it's very funny, and it has excellent effects. I thought it was pretty great.
Yeah, definitely favorite of the week.
Yeah. All right. Also kind of liked, but not quite favorite of the week level, is Love is the Monster from 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Directed by Alex Neuer. Written by Alex Neuer, Hanu Auka, and Blair Bathory. Stars Madeline Zima, Leonardo Nam. Is that Leonard or Leonardo? I'm not sure. Oh, it's right there on the poster. It is Leonardo. Kimberly Sue Murray, Mo Judy Lamour, and a bunch of other people. 86 minutes. Trailer in the usual place. I like that poster.
Yeah, very cool. It's a heart.
Give you my heart.
Uh-huh.
Here it is. It's a bloody mess.
Yep.
Spoiler free. Multiple couples go on a therapy retreat in Finland, which is unfortunately the home of an ancient goddess of love who damages her playthings. Things aren't quite right from the beginning, and only go downhill from there. It is very well put together. It's a little on the slow side, but overall pretty good, and we were entertained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, what happens?
Well, we watch a commercial for a romantic retreat for couples. Sounds nice.
You've seen these commercials yourself.
Lempo has many testimonials of people that it's helped. Free your hearts in the name of love, the woman Tina says. And we cut to some kind of bloody ritual of Lempo that involves glowing eyes and human sacrifice.
That's not the commercial.
They left that out of the commercial, yeah. Well, Anna wakes up hearing a bird inside the house. She doesn't find the bird, but she does find the ghost of her dead boyfriend outside. What?
That's awkward.
Yeah, that escalated quickly. Well, Justin wakes up inside, and he has a weird vision as well. There's no phones allowed in this resort, but it's only 3 days, so they'll probably survive that.
Probably.
Yeah, they come outside and meet the rest of the guests. They're there on couples retreats at Lempo. Harper says this place isn't for everyone, but doesn't get to finish her thought. And they all notice the many loud birds on the island. And then Tina, the host, arrives. Tina shows an unusual interest in Anna, but mostly ignores her guy Justin.
I think I'd ignore Justin, too. He's a weird one.
He's an odd duck, yeah. Tina is weird, too, though. Blake introduces herself and mentions that Lempo is a Finnish word, which also means goddess of the birds.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, all the guests convene in the sauna, and they all beat each other with stimulating tree branches.
I guess that's not a horror movie thing. That's a real thing you do in saunas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sometimes, yeah. It stimulates the skin and gets the blood flowing. After, something attacks Anna in the lake. And then she starts noticing some people's eyes are glowing.
No. Oh.
That's not normal.
Maybe this is a cursed island with bad people.
Mm-hmm.
It just could be.
It could be.
You will have to find out the hard way.
Stuff goes on.
It's clear from the beginning that this whole thing is some kind of weird setup, and that Tina and Petri, her assistant, have something going on.
Yes, they do.
There are lots of CGI birds. Some of them are well done, and some of them aren't.
Petri is a weirdo, too.
Yeah. We also noticed some bonfires that look completely computer-generated for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it must have been for continuity.
It could have been licensing or
safety.
something. You can't burn wood or who knows what. But yeah,
some of those bonfires
fake
were definitely CGI. Yeah.
Other than birds and fires, I don't think there were a lot of special effects in this. And they kind of...
Well, some gore. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I meant like CGI.
Yeah.
Finland stuff is not a mythology I'm familiar with, so all the Lempo stuff was kind of new for me. I thought it was pretty interesting, although it was a little on the slow side.
Overall, thought it was pretty well made. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go to a couples retreat in Finland.
Yeah, generally not.
Okay, The Animals. Animals from 2026. Written and directed by Maya Gray. Stars Rachel Alleg, Serene Cianosian, Geneva Simone, Jamie Chris, Chad Anderson, and Peter Kalish. 22 minutes. It's our shortest thing of the week. A little on the long side for a short, but it's far from a feature film.
It was really good.
This is still doing the festivals, so there's not a trailer or you can't watch it, so keep an eye out for it.
We saw it and it was good.
Wow. But it was good, and you should watch for it.
Yes.
It's spoiler-free. A grieving woman answers the door to find another woman there who believes she rented the place as an Airbnb. We've all heard those stories before, right?
Yeah, except she's really insistent about it.
What starts out as a friendly gesture to stay goes downhill in a big way as time goes on. How about, well, we're not going to spoil the whole thing, but what happens?
Well, Zoya finishes praying and then the doorbell rings. Woman is at the door saying she rented the place on Airbnb. And Zoya explains that it's her mother's house who just recently died from cancer, and the strange visitor just wants to come inside and sort out the issue. And she brings her suitcase in with her.
Uh-oh.
And Zoya wants to know where Amelia will be staying, but Amelia stalls with her answer and begins making herself right at home there.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Yeah.
Well, there's squatters, and then there's this. It all starts off pretty awkward, but it progresses realistically, I thought, until it gets weird.
That's what I noted, a quiet realism. It's just really realistic.
It's well shot and well acted. Both characters seem to have some major issues.
Mm-hmm.
We all need friends, though, as accepting as Amelia's, though. Very nice.
Yeah, it was
Never
good.
did quite figure out what was up with the weird drinking, though. She has a weird drinking problem.
Just part of her weirdness, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep an eye out for that one. Wherever you find short films, I'm sure it'll be around sooner or later.
Yeah, you should check it out for sure.
It's a good one.
Uh-huh.
All right, and it's a good one is a phrase very few people have said about our next film. 2001's Planet of the Apes. It is the 11th movie in the Planet of the Apes series that we have talked about. And maybe the final one, if they don't come up with something new. I think the modern set is done.
We covered them all. Yeah.
Directed by Tim Burton. Written by William Broyles Jr., Lawrence Connor, Mark Rosenthal. Stars Mark Wahlberg, Tim Roth, Helena Bonham Carter, Michael Clark Duncan, Paul Giamatti, and Estella Warren. Hour and 20 minutes. It's a long one.
I would say lots of recognizable faces, but
Sorta.
no, except for Mark Wahlberg. Most of the people in it are in ape makeup. And this was when they still did the practical ape makeup, too.
And that's the only good thing I'm
weren't
going
the
to say
CGI.
about it.
Yes.
They took the practical from the original old series and updated it all, made it a little more modern.
Mm-hmm.
I think the apes look really good.
I think so, too. Yeah.
It just needed a different story.
A better story, yeah.
Spoiler free.
Well, in the far distant future of 2029, an astronaut lands on a planet where apes rule.
And almost like a planet of the apes.
Yes, and humans are slave labor and second-class citizens. Third-class citizens, they're way down there. Well, it's a reboot and a reimagining of the 1968 original, like we said, with practical makeup effects and prosthetics. Kind of an interim between the original series in the 60s and 70s and the reboots that were done, the CGI in 2011, those started. It's not bad. It's quite entertaining, but it was also unnecessary. The story is weak.
If this were the only Planet of the Apes movie that was ever made, people would say it was pretty great.
Yeah, but
as
we've
it
got
is
the others
fitting
to
in with
compare
the
it to.
others, no, not so much.
Yeah, unfortunately.
A normal-looking monkey flies a spaceship and works the controls. Things go badly. Turns out it's only a simulator. It's the year 2029, and there's a huge space station orbiting Saturn.
We better get busy on that. We've only got 3 years.
We better, yeah. And they said they've been up there a couple of years already at this point.
Yeah.
Captain Leo Davidson and a bunch of scientists are out there training apes. Suddenly, the lights go out. A space storm approaches, and they start getting TV broadcasts from many different time periods. Leo wants to pilot the ship out there because he doesn't believe the monkeys can handle it, but the commander overrules him. Pericles the ape pilots his ship into the storm as instructed, and he soon loses signal. The commander wants to give up, so Leo hops in the pod and launches himself after Pericles. A space disturbance hits both pods, and something strange happens. Leo loses power, but soon sees the chronometer going crazy. He does an emergency landing on the strange planet below, which is very clearly not Earth.
Yeah.
It's not Saturn either.
Yeah.
Leo finds himself on a forest planet in the middle of a bunch of humans that are running from apes. Many of the humans, including Leo, are captured in nets and beaten. The apes then lead a procession of human prisoners into their city. They're taken to a slave trader, Limbo, and he's a hoot.
Yeah,
this is actually
and
one
that
of
was
the...
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, and I think he may be the weakest part of the movie. He's very funny. Every time you see him, he's got some silly wisecrack, and it really draws you out of the seriousness.
A little bit, yeah.
If he had one or two jokes in the beginning, that would have been great. But every single thing he says is some sort of goofiness.
It's a nervous tick the character has.
Yeah, made me nervous when I... General Thade and his assistant Attar walk through, and it's clear they're in charge. Thade's niece wants one of the human children to play with, and Limbo has no choice but to donate it. Okay, so in this one here, it's the apes and the humans again. All right, so things are a little bit different from the old movie.
Yeah.
It would probably easier to compare this to the 68 original than any of the newer ones. But this is much faster paced, with Leo in Ape City within the first 20 minutes. There's not all that wandering through the desert and, philosophy and, thinking that went on in the first movie. There's not a lot of thinking going on in this movie.
No, there isn't. Yeah.
Then again, since everyone knows how the story goes already, they can kind of dispense with that suspenseful reveal.
Oh my gosh,
what?
It's
Apes can talk?
Yeah.
I think we knew that.
Apes riding horseback.
At one point, we see 2 planets or moons in the sky, so this is not our Earth. So they get rid of that whole "this is Earth" twist right away.
There's no half-buried Statue of Liberty at the end of this.
No.
Yeah.
They obviously had plans for sequels, but the movie flopped and it never happened. This time around, the humans can speak, which kind of limits how special Leo is compared to the others.
Yeah, it did.
Now, Charlton Heston in the first movie, he was the only human on the entire planet who could talk, and the scientist apes were really interested in that. They kept him alive a lot longer than they normally would have. There's no reason for that in this one.
Here they can all talk, yeah.
Unlike the newer Ape series, the characters here are all done with practical effects, much more like the original series than the newer ones, but it's clear that the makeup and prosthetics have gotten much better. It's clearly people in monkey suits, but it's good.
It is, yeah.
It all looks good, but the story is just too neat and tidy. Everything wraps up too cleanly, except for the last 10 seconds, which doesn't really make any sense. We didn't hate it, but it's one of those films that doesn't really improve on the source material. And by the source material, I mean the original movie, not the book. You still haven't read the book, have you?
I have not, no.
You should read that someday.
Oh, yeah,
it's different.
I should, yeah.
It's very different.
But, yeah, it was entertaining, but not necessarily, like we said. Yeah, it was just okay.
Yeah, so you got a note here that the storm wasn't just messing with time, it was sending them to different dimensions as well.
Yeah,
That's your take on it, huh? He's in a different dimension?
Yeah, alternate Earths.
Okay, could be.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my take on it.
All right, and, most of the time, I may be the only person to ever say this, but 2001 Planet of the Apes is not my least favorite movie of the week. It goes downhill from there. 1997, this hurts me to say it, 1997's Lost Highway, directed by David Lynch.
And you see, I liked this so much better the second time than the first time I saw it. The first time I hated it. This time I didn't really hate it.
The first time I thought it made no damn sense.
Okay.
Second time I watched it, it still didn't.
Oh, it made more sense now. A little bit.
I'm a major David Lynch fan. I love his stuff. This is trash.
No, it is not.
It stars
it's weird.
Bill Pullman, Patricia Arquette, Balthazar Getty, and Robert Blake. 2 hours and 14 minutes. Trailer in the show notes. Yeah, I've seen this. I saw it not when it came out, and I saw it this time. So I've only seen it twice.
I've seen it twice as well.
I probably need 6 or 8 more for it to make sense to me.
And then you will love it. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, the IMDb listing for this movie summarizes it perfectly.
I see you had to get help to explain this one.
Yeah, it did help. Anonymous videotapes presage a musician's murder conviction, and a gangster girlfriend leads a mechanic astray.
Yep, those happen.
Yeah, those happen. Other things happen too, but that's the gist. And it's a David Lynch film, so every shot and every character seems a little off or unsettling or unusual. It's a strange and quiet movie that unfolds at a really relaxed pace for the most part.
Oh, and it's boring too. I forgot to mention that.
Some might call it boring. Some might think it could be trimmed down by a lot.
It could be trimmed down by about 2 hours.
That was kind of my feeling this time. Like, okay, I'm kind of enjoying this, but boy, do we need this shot to go on for 10 minutes.
Well, credits roll as we drive along a lost highway. I did like those credits, though. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's nothing but a dark highway, but it's really good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Then we cut to Fred Madison, who's annoyed by the doorbell. "Dick Laurent is dead," says the voice on the intercom. We don't know who that is. Renee comes in. They talk before he goes to work. She says she'll stay home and read a book. And he's a saxophone player in a loud bar. Bill Pullman was actually playing the saxophone,
and he's awful.
He is just terrible. He didn't know how to play. He was just making noise.
It's just experimental, improvised jazz that's, loud. It's noise.
He calls her later, and she's not at home reading a book. He figures she's out cheating on him. But when he gets home, she's there asleep in bed. Maybe he's just suspicious over nothing.
Maybe.
In the morning, Renee finds an unlabeled videotape waiting for her outside the front door. Fred puts it in the player, and it's of their house. Must be from a real estate agent, she quips. Then they have sex for a very long time, and Fred fails. Can't do it.
Dope.
Failure to launch.
Dope.
He tells her about the dream he had last night, and she was in bed with him, but her face looked like Robert Blake for some reason. Oh my.
And Robert Blake keeps recurring in this movie. And he's creepy in this.
Yeah, he is. Well, he's a weird little troll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
Do you ever watch any Beretta back when it was a thing?
Yeah, I did. He wasn't a weird little troll in that.
Oh, he was still little. He's like 3 feet tall.
He's not a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the next morning, there's another videotape. This time, it's their house from the outside and on the inside, showing them sleeping in their bed. Well, the police detectives soon show up, look the place over, but they don't find anything. At Andy's house party not long after, Fred seems that same weird man from his dream. We've met before, haven't we? At your house? As a matter of fact, I'm there right now at your house. Fred calls his home phone, and the man, who's standing right in front of him, answers. It's a weird conversation, but when they get home, no one is there.
Yeah, and he's like, they're both talking
to him.
Hand me
my phone back.
Yeah, hand me my phone back. What?
Well, Fred finds another videotape. This one shows Fred, murdering Renee. Did he really do that? Well, the police think he did, and he goes to prison for it, on death row. That escalated quickly.
It often does in movies.
The prison doctor gives him something to make him sleep, but he has headaches that won't go away. He gets another vision of the mystery man, and some even stranger things. And then, the movie takes a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He becomes a new man.
Yeah. Maybe. You know it's a weird movie when Gary Busey plays one of the more reasonable characters.
Yeah, it's so weird
He
seeing
didn't go
him.
Crazy, he just was a sensible father figure.
Yeah, not crazy or evil or both.
It's a small role.
It is, but it's kind of refreshing seeing him like that.
I'd only seen this once before when it came out, and all I remember was that I didn't care for it. I'm a huge David Lynch fan, but this is easily my least favorite of his films. Yes, even Eraserhead is well above this.
Oh, I hated Eraserhead.
I know you did. Now I see why. It is boring as hell.
No,
We didn't get a single laugh through the entire movie, except for one scene where Robert Loggia gives us a driving lesson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the only. I think that may be the only
excellent.
chuckle in the entire movie. Oh, it's a good one.
It is, yeah.
But it's just one.
Yeah.
We get a whole bunch of stuff with Bill Pullman, and then he disappears for the majority of the movie. Then we get Balthazar Getty for a chunk of the film, with no explanation of why.
Because these things happen sometimes.
I don't get it. It probably needs 3 or 4 more viewings before I do get it, just like Mulholland Drive did. I finally understood Mulholland Drive.
Okay.
After like
I need to see that again
Actually,
because I didn't understand
I had
it.
to write a term paper for it in school, so I had to, watch it like
really?
6
How
times.
was it? Yeah.
Well, huh?
Okay.
There are a lot of recognizable faces in here, though.
Yeah, there are. And
Richard Pryor's last role.
Uh-huh, yeah.
One of the detectives in the beginning, he got arrested for multiple murders.
Mm-hmm, for real.
Yeah. Robert Blake got arrested for murdering his wife.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
A lot of people's final film. For one reason or another.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I liked it better this time. I did agree it was kind of long and drawn out.
If you're a Lynch fan, you probably have to see it, because this is one of his big ones.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah.
it's not getting a thumbs up from me.
I liked it better this time. I have to give it a thumbs up. I'd probably enjoy it again the third time. Probably even more.
You are welcome to that one.
Okay.
All right, well, that is it for this week. There's our 5 things. Next week, we will have 5 more for you. Don't know what they're going to be. Can't tease them a bit because we have not decided yet.
It's a surprise.
We are in the dark in the mystery room.
It's a surprise for us, too.
Do we dare light the candle in the dark room and see what horrors await?
We do.
You have to tune next week and see if we survive. Till then, I'm Brian.
And I'm Kevin.
See you next week.
See ya.